absolutely game-changing.
Both of those frontliners are extremely dangerous for the respective reasons that Wi-Fi's not missing a hook. Bitey can actually fly with the build that he's going for. He's taking his Chronos as well just to keep his dashes on the most minimal cooldown possible. The big story here, though, is the items are not being held in contention by Swarm. You can see Vandy, Dryce, all on Cauterize 1, as well as Amos, just not enough credits in the bank. The push was too convincing, too fast from Denial, and they were able to take total control of the economy.
Poppy Bomb doesn't work out, but that Dread Serpent sure does. Wi-Fi gets blasted back, but pulls in Random Noob TV and Dryce to help make sure they get a kill onto the 2 carries for the side of Swarm. So much damage here coming out from Stolzy, and being uncontested yet again reminds me of Shaolin earlier on in a few games we watched where he just has no pressure on him.
Nobody's really looking for him. 54% on the point for Denial. Total control right now. Ruck is pressuring out Random Noob, putting him about 3/4 HP. Bitey forced to fall back, though. Going to be kept safe for the time being. Gets around the corner. Convergence comes through. Doesn't look like it pulls anyone. Vandy will find 1 frag. Stolzy answers back. There's some big momentum swinging through for Denial.
Well, that's big. Dryce gets 2 big kills there. No CC immune, but it will mean that Wi-Fi has enough health to withstand a couple of arrows there, and he's going to go ahead and try and fight down, and he will. Dryce, and there's Stolzy taking out Random Noob TV in the air.
16 streak.
This is incredible play, not only by Stolzy, but I think excellent showcase of Wi-Fi and how much a guy who's been playing this Makoa as a kind of staple pick for them in this last meta can impact a game when you just put him on a comfortable champion and let him go to work.
And I think this is probably the strength of Astral and Denial as the meta shifts. Probably a little bit more than EU, as they will still go to stuff. They're not going to be like, oh, this champion
exactly
slightly touched, he's gone, he's dead to us now. They're not afraid to run anything. Big thing here for me as well is, you're right, Stolzy looking like he's preparing for LAN already. He's starting to get the Bomb King in the champion pool. He's starting to get the Drogos as well, and especially because they're going to be playing EU teams if they make it to Valencia. They have added Prince Danny, who is, you know, hit scan incarnate right now for them. And
yes,
Stolzy has to be that superstar that steps up and learns the other roles.
Bitey, Bugsy, not the best Bomb King until he had to start playing Bomb King. Lazy, definitely not the best Bomb King. Definitely not the best Drogos, but these guys, they had to learn it to contend with their counterparts to stay relevant in this scene, and that is what I love seeing Stolzy and the North American teams start to do as well. Doesn't work there. The 16 streak, however, ended, means that Prince Danny TV will have his moment to shine. Double kill for the Godslayer. Random Noob TV answers back, but this could be the end of the game right here. Missed stun out of the air, but Random Noob TV will eventually help to claim the life of Arai as well. A great hold by Swarm.
Starting to stabilize. Mr. Hayes found some good damage there as well. Convergence helping to set things up. Vandy finds Whiffle before staying alive. 30 seconds remain here. Bomb King coming back in, looking for the angle. Have plenty of time. Don't have a lot of tools left to do it, however.
Yeah.
Not a lot of ultimates. Cursed Arm was just used. Swarm have plenty to keep this staved off, and if they can do it cheaply,
you're right,
they're going to have a good team fight set up for themselves in the next round.
They're right. They've got to save and conserve. It's a 401k planning session right here because they need to save all their assets for a later time in this fight because they've got so much more fighting to actually do. Prince Danny TV goes straight for Mr. Hayes, and he got the Shadow Travel. All he needs. No more healing on the battlefield right now.
Trading 1 for 1 right now. Overtime's going to be started for Denial. Whiffle's pretty low right now. Vandy's taking a risk here in the back line. It's not going to pay off. He finds 1 before he goes down. However, big Hexafire value from Bitey, as well as onto Dryce in the back line. However, doesn't get the kill. Uh-oh, a lot of stall could come out from Wi-Fi if he doesn't just carry the round himself.
They've got to make sure that they get the kill. Oh my gosh, Wi-Fi comes in.
What a game
huge. And absolutely dominates this performance. We thought we'd be talking about Stolzy and Prince Danny, but no, Wi-Fi I think showed up here big time, shut down Random Noob almost single-handedly, so he got no momentum and helps to carry that payload into completion.
A downfall as well. We couldn't really hear it based on where Prince Danny was standing once it got thrown off, but Random Noob whiffed a Dragon Punch in that engagement. Retains his charge, but wasn't enough time left in the round to come through again, so a big misplay there down the line, and one that would have been the perfect answer to that Ancient Rage. Had you know, not only did he miss it, but now you're out of position, you're getting caught out.
Yeah.
Probably went down there, and big misplays down the line. Whiffle, saving grace for me in that game was, you know, by and large the sole answer to Random Noob's Drogos, which has been a big staple of Swarm's strategy. Now down 2 games. They got to bring it back now or never.
Yeah, Swarm are looking at a clear defeat opportunity here. They've got to change their fate. I'm not sure if they can at this point. A lot of these games happen to run off of momentum, and, you know, the experience tends to get the better end of these longer sets as well. So everything looking like it's going to Niall's way, but it's not like we haven't seen crazier things happen. Stone Keep will be the next map that they fight on. And the big key for me is, can they continue to have lineups that don't necessarily revolve around Drogos and be successful against Denial? That's the big question they've got to answer for me.
Maybe not revolve around Drogos, but then the second box be successful around Denial. That's the big key to fill, and I don't see it coming out. I think Denial are confident enough to just let them have Drogos every time. They're probably saying, don't throw anything weird at us. But the big thing here is that with their first pick, they will select Ruckus, allowing Vandy to get Androxus on Stone Keep, so not only the character, but the same map that Vandy was able to find super success. If Swarm can bring it back, it's going to be now.
But even more important, they don't have that inherent counter to Drogos. So they've literally made Drogos safer and better, and they've given Vandy the best character he could have. This is a perfect start for Swarm. Ruckus, though, taking the Denial, and that is something Bitey loves. Wi-Fi has been playing the Inara, not as impactful as I think as Makoa has been as of late, but still very good. And they've got a Rye on the Saris.
Saris and Inara, too good to pass up for Denial. They're confident in it, but you know, now they don't have Androxus. I was going to say, well, they have Whiffle and Makoa. I mean, that was great. He hit 3 for 3 from what we were spectating, but he's going to be on Inara. Bomb King taken as well. What's it going to be? Maybe something like a Victor. What is Danny going to play? Is it going to be Eevee? Is it going to be Shaolin? That's what he had to go to when Androxus wasn't on the table, and it's going to be Shaolin.
And I love that they're continuing to have the Bomb King in the lineup, looking very European with these drafts. Maybe not the Shaolin here and there, but no flank. You're right. That's absolutely correct. And that means that they could get punished by the Kinessa. So a sniper coming to Stone Keep for Swarm. It's all cards out on the table. Let's let the river flop and see who takes game number 3. It's going to be important, man.
You know, Stone Keep not really a Kinessa-y map, even if there is no flank, so it's going to be definitely Dryce's prerogative to find a way to get value here. Area Assault for Ruckus could be in his face before he knows it. Mortal Reach for Ari's. Saris Accelerant for Stolzy's. Bomb King. It's going to be Whiffle on Mother's Grace. And Nara, Prince Danny with the recurve. Shaolin.
Darkstalker, Androxus for Vandy. Dryce going to be running Eagle Eye Kinessa. As you mentioned, they let him play the long-range champions. Random Noob TV on Fustelot Drogos yet again. Hayes on the Ripened Gourd Maldamba, and Amos on Scorch Fernando.
Only one, not taking Aegis, but only one Wrecker regardless thus far. Stolzy does go for the Cauterize and another
Aegis.
Cauterize.
It is Aegis.
Okay, so switching on to the Aegis. We'll have some pretty good staying power as Prince Danny is the sole source of Wrecker from Denial.
Very interesting setup here. Both teams sending one frontliner to the point. I like that direction that they're going on. Maybe not recognizing the switch to Aegis, not expecting the Fernando to be on the objective and maybe more in the back line. So far, 3% to 3%, and this is actually good. Not a lot of pressure on a Random Noob TV, and that's never what you want to see. But Prince Danny TV is going to do a lot of damage, and Bitey cleans it up.
Here we go, Vandy. You have to go big now. It's your time to shine. Random Noob is dead, but you have the angle in the back line. He's looking for it. Whiffle on his Inara has to win this 1v1 with Stolzy. It's going to favor Stolzy slightly in this 1v1, especially with the angle given here. 3 kills, though, falling on the front side. Vandy can't get enough done and fast enough in the back line.
That tracking through charge. Prince Danny TV hits pretty much 75% of that planet, which is a very good skill set to showcase. He's looking like a superhero or a vigilante. Can't tell which one right now, running the brand new Shaolin skin. Dryce, though, in the back line as Kinessa hasn't had any rhythm. They've been pushing back very far, and it's Bitey in the front lines as the Ruckus.
Random Noob holding it down, though. Going to be putting a lot of damage into this Ruckus, and the Cauterize pressure isn't going to be strong enough right now, and that's what's allowing Bitey to get away with this. But that's just for the time being. Dryce returning to the point here is putting some pressure, forcing Bitey to fall back and regroup with his squad.
Woo! Got him. Great vision there. Prince Danny TV slayed by Random Noob TV. Triple kill for Random Noob TV, and he's looking for the Quadra. Is he going to get it? Trying to go around. Wi-Fi shooting. Wi-Fi will finish the shot. Very clutch plays there by Wi-Fi. Denial Esports still behind as Swarm have overtaken the objective.
has the Heat Haze available to contest if he needs it, but both tanks are now back. Random Noob will not get that Dragon Punch back, will not retain any charge. Stolzy finds Dries, Hexafire on the point, Bitey crushing this Fernando shield, but Vandy will get shut down. Huge plays from Prince Danny.
That Heat Haze, putting Shaolin into an invisible state, can be so powerful because you just don't know where the shots are coming from. You don't know whether it's safe to go up into the air or not, as the Accursed Arm is taken advantage of. And now as he gets healed up, Prince Danny TV and the boys of Denial Esports have moved ahead on Stone Keep.
Have the Seismic Crash, have the King Bomb, so another Wombo